This is the plaintiff, Jurgen Reynolds. He says the defendant, his nasty neighbor, had his car towed from his driveway while he was away on vacation in Costa Rica. He did it out of vengeance because they don't get along. The no-good louse owes him $722.46 for the tow and storage. And that's just what he's suing him for today. This is the defendant, Rafael Sejo. He says he had nothing whatsoever to do with the plaintiff's car being towed and doesn't know why he's being targeted and blamed. The plaintiff was parked in a no-parking zone. He has no power to have anyone's car towed and owes a neighbor nothing. He's accused of towing the line.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant had his car towed out of pure vengeance. But the defendant says he had nothing to do with it, and the plaintiff was parking in a no-parking zone. It's the case of zoned out.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome,
Jurgen Reynolds, you are suing Rafael Sejo, your neighbor, for $722.46 in towing and storage fees that you were charged by the tow company because, according to you, he inappropriately had you towed. What happened?
That's correct. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Back like 2 years ago, I moved to the property where Mr. Sejo is living actually. And when at the start, we didn't have that neighbor good communication. So we're having like a rocking relationship. So the issue with Mr. Sejo was that in that property where I live, there's a driveway that he be using illegally. And when I start like working for the owner, I'm supposed to be in and out to get materials for work. But Mr. Sejo, you always used to park in the driveway, and sometimes I had to wait for him to get out.
All right, hold on one second. Is this a picture that you submitted into evidence?
That's correct. That's one
All
of
right,
the
you have a
pictures.
big arrow to help me out, and that's is that Mr. Sejo's car?
That's Mr. Sejo's car. That's his
Okay,
actual car.
so he parks there, and okay, go on.
Okay, so then.
And where's your house?
My house is in the back. There's some more pictures.
Oh.
This is my house in the back.
No. Is there one picture that shows both your houses? Yes or no?
No, sir. No,
Okay,
miss.
it's ma'am, but that's okay.
Ma'am, sorry.
All right, no problem. All right, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out how many houses away do you live from him?
My house is separate from his property.
How many houses away?
Away, like.
Is it across the street? Is it next door? What is it?
It's away. It's totally separate from the property.
Okay, so is it across the street or on the same street?
It's not in the street. It's in the property. I'm off the street.
Is your house across the street from his house or on the same block?
It's pretty much in the same block.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
All right, so you see his car parked illegally. Ironically, it's your car that gets towed. Where was your car parked when it was towed?
Okay, so what happened? Okay, that's why we're here. On February the 4th, I was visiting my mother in Costa Rica. So I received a call from one of my roommates asking me if I had somebody removing my car. And
Where was your car parked?
My car was parked right in my house, right in front of my house with the parking space out.
Do you have a picture of that?
Yes, that's a picture I use.
Okay, but that's not one of the pictures that you gave us in evidence?
And that's the car, by the way, the red Mini Cooper.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The pictures are there, it's just in a different email.
Okay. Is this a picture of where no, this is a picture of you waiting in your car because he's got his car with the two stripes parked there and someone else has another car parked there.
That's correct.
Okay. So do you call the police when that happens?
So actually, it wasn't the first time. You can see there's another picture that shows Mr. Sejo against parking over there in the park.
Yeah, I see a bunch of pictures. Now, here's my question. Did you ever, at some point in time, call the police and say,
I did.
And did his car get towed?
No. Actually, I did. Before I called the cops, I called the landlord, and he advised me to call the police because, I'm supposed to be...
You called his landlord or your landlord?
My landlord.
Okay. So you called the police, and did the police ticket him?
The police came, and they gave him tickets.
Did they tow him?
No.
Okay. So now this is a picture of you parked in a space. What's that sign say that you're parked in? Is yours the red Mini Cooper?
Yeah, that's my car.
Okay. What do those signs say that are up there?
That's the numbers, just parking numbers.
Wait. It says private parking.
Oh, the sign, yeah, private parking, do not trespassing.
No trespassing.
I put the signs up.
Who did?
I put them up.
Do you own this place?
I don't own it. They only asked me, let me do it.
Okay. All right. So did you get towed from a space like that?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, but you got a ticket.
Actually, they didn't get no ticket. The only thing I had the receipt from when I got my car back.
Why are you suing him?
This is why. So let me go back to this story. When my roommate called me, he told me if I had someone removing the car. I'm telling him no, because you're the only one who has the keys. So I called my landlord and I asked him if he got my car towed. And he's like, no, why would I do that? So I let it go. I was in vacations. When I come back on February 17th, I went straight to the tow truck company that has their sign in the front. So I went to their lot and I found my car there. So when I asked them, who called? They say the owner. And I'm like, no, the owner, he was trying to help me out. He never called. So actually, what I did, and the owner, I sued the towing company.
So you sued the towing company?
Yes, and we went to court with the owner because he was going to.
Was the owner on your side?
Yes.
He came to court with you?
Yes,
Got
he went and testified that he never called the tow truck company. So the judge dismissed the case because they were only doing their job. So the judge advised me to find out who actually made the call.
Posing as the owner.
Exactly. So guess what?
Well, why does he dismiss it again? If the owner says, I never called this tow company, how is it that he dismisses it against the tow company if they don't prove that the person who calls them has a right?
That's the owner
Like,
said,
in other words, I don't understand. This is the company is hired by the owner.
That's correct.
So they should know each other because the owner hired them.
So what happened was the owner of the tow company says that somebody called, posting like he was the owner. Whoever person that called says that he was the owner.
Yeah, but they should know because they have a contract with the owner. So they should know the owner.
They just want the money. Simple. So
you lost that case, and why are you suing him?
Okay, because we start talking, we started talking again. And then one time he says, we went back to that subject, my car being towed. He's like, listen, I'm going to be on man enough. I'm the one who called the tow truck on you. I'm the one who did that.
What'd you do when he said that?
Why did I do that? I smiled. Why did I smile? Because I got my case. And now we're here.
Okay.
So.
Did you call the tow truck company?
No, ma'am.
Do you have proof that he said what you said?
Actually, he admitted to my face.
I understand that you're saying that. Do you have proof that he called the tow truck company?
I don't have proof of that.
Okay.
Just the way that
Did you ever tell him that you called the tow truck company?
No, ma'am.
So, can a tenant have the car of another tenant towed if that car was parked illegally?
Yes, because it's illegally.
It's illegally, but it's in a private building and the tenant doesn't own the building. Can he call the tow truck company?
Yeah, because it's still illegal, no matter if it's they're there.
You guys all agree?
I think you can, but mind your business. Like, we're all in the same building. Just you can handle it as neighbors. I don't think it's that necessary.
Okay, going inside the courtroom.
Your Honor, actually, and besides that, there's another, his best friend at the time. He signed a letter for me saying that Mr. Seijo, actually it's in Spanish. Do you read Spanish?
Yeah, I just happen to read Spanish.
Okay, so in that letter, he specifies.
How do you come to court? What if I didn't read Spanish? Go ahead, give me
I
that.
don't know. We get so much.
This is America. Speak Spanish.
Yeah. All right.
All right, hold on. Who's Javier Montalvo to you?
Nobody. He's our neighbor next door.
What did you say, his former best friend?
His former best friend.
According to Javier, you told him that you're the one who did it, to get back at him because he's the reason you got tickets.
No. This guy assaulted me the other day. I have him in court.
Your Honor, if I may say, Javier said, if you have anything, you can just call him.
Yeah, call him. I want to hear from Javier.
Okay.
Does Javier speak English?
Not that good.
Okay.
Think worse than me.
Did you get tickets as a result of him calling the police?
Yes.
Okay.
Hand it to my bailiff, please. That's why my bailiff is next to you. It's not because he likes you. Okay, señor, ¿cómo se llama usted? Sir, what is your name? Do you speak English?
Just a little bit.
Oh, that's good. Let's try it in English, and if we can't, we'll do it in Spanish, okay? All right, you are a neighbor of these two gentlemen?
Yeah.
All right, and at some point in time, were you friends with Mr. Sejo?
Yeah, a long time, yeah.
Okay. There's a letter that the plaintiff says you gave him, that Mr. Reynolds says you gave him a letter. Did you give him a letter for court?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it, what you say in the letter I want to talk to you about? Did Mr. Sejo tell you that he called to get, pretending to be the owner of the property and getting Mr. Reynolds towed?
Yeah, he's the one.
Okay, did it happen in front of you?
Yeah.
Why'd you let it happen if you knew it was a lie?
That's not my problem. That's his problem. He's the one who's not my problem. He's the one who called it, not me.
All right, do you have any questions you want to ask him?
No.
Nothing? Okay. All right, thank you, sir. Here, you can hand him the phone back. All right, so what's the nature of the assault charge that you have against that gentleman?
He.
Did you used to live together, or?
He lives next door, yes.
Oh, okay. And you were friends?
At one time, yes.
Okay. So what's the nature of the assault charge?
I was at a tire shop in Trenton, and he jumped out of his car and he started beating me up.
Okay. And that's pending right now?
Yes. Yes, and I have a doctor's note here. I'm sick.
Okay.
And he had told somebody too that he wished that I would hurry up and die. I'm dying.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did you call the tow truck company? Because
no, I didn't.
Not only does he say that at some point you finally admitted it to him, but also this other fellow, who's another neighbor, says you're the one who called. We also know that from the court case that the owner didn't call. So we know someone with a motive to hurt him is the one who called. And we know, you're really going to interrupt me right now? And we know that you are someone with a motive to hurt him because you're mad that he ended up getting you ticketed.
But ma'am, I paid the ticket. I know. Proof here that I paid the
ticket. I know, that makes it worse, because you had to pay a ticket.
I paid a ticket, it wasn't nothing, it was $50-something. It was not like...
I paid $700.
Yeah. What did you want to show me there?
I do have another letter from the landlord. Would you like to read it?
From your landlord?
Yes.
Right, let me see that.
And I also have the list.
Okay, you need to stay right behind there and stay there. Okay. All right, and what? You also have what?
A copy of the list proving that
I don't need that.
Okay.
On that same day, in court, the judge said that the tow company was just doing their job and to advise Mr. Reynolds to find out who had made the call and sue them back. After some time, he told me he was taking Mr. Sayo to court and that he admitted to his face that he had called the tow truck company pretending to be me. I would like to add that he does not have my permission to park or drive through the driveway. He's doing it under his own risk of getting his car towed or being charged with trespassing. He has no business in my properties at all. I'm satisfied. I'm fining against you in the amount of $722.46.
Thank you very much, Judge.
So the judge finds in favor of the plaintiff and Mr. Sejo. You've been ordered to pay him back the $722 he had to pay for the tow and the storage. What do you think?
Whatever the judge says. I don't even mess with that guy.
You did make the call, though, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. He thinks you did.
Yeah, well,
the judge thinks you did.
He's a coward. So
okay.
Cowards do.
Good luck to you. I hope you can live in peace after this. You're going to be okay?
Sure.
When you're going home?
Yes.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. Now, Mr. Reynolds, this has been a challenge for you, hasn't it?
Of course it is, yes.
Second time you've gone to court over this.
Second time, that's correct. And finally got my granted justice, you know.
And you feel good now?
I feel excellent. I can't wait to tell my neighbors what happened. I can't wait to tell my neighbors.
Well, good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Okay, have a great day.
Thank you very much. Okay. Harvey?
So, Doug, I mean, pretty simple. The defendant defrauded the tow truck company by pretending to be the owner. Only the owner of the building or an authorized agent can have a car towed.